Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, I hope everyone's well. I have managed the morning on Monday. Since I decided that Monday is going to be sort of a non-sourcing day, which I'm feeling better about with the boots coming back. It's like my body just goes, yeah, really tired today. It's Monday, and I'm so tired. Anyway, that's that offloaded. What did I call this video? Bespoke sourcing. This, I hope you've all had a good week, by the way. This is my kind of latest epiphany for me. Bespoke sourcing is something that I need to do. And what I mean by that is just basically, or bespoke reselling. I need to tailor what I'm doing to me and my needs. I mean, that's obvious, but I like to state the bleeding obvious. But I am very influenced by what everyone else is up to, and I will copy people and go, oh yeah, I should do that, I should do that. Oh, they're doing, oh okay, I'll do that, when I don't need to, because it doesn't, we've all got different lives and requirements and needs, so I need to do what fits for me. Come on, Crispy, hope you're well. Julie, Neil, oh my god, my phone autocorrects shell to shell stuff. That's fine. Yeah, I hope you're all well. How's your week been? I'm sure, Crispy, you've had oodles of amazing. I know you've had amazing pickups and sales. So, leaving Crispy aside, how's everyone else's sales? You can tell me if you like. Good morning, Babs. Hope you're well. Yeah, bespoke sourcing. So I realised that when I was trying to reverse engineer like a couple of grand a month before tax, like profit. And so I was like, right, well, so if, say, being conservatively, like a piece of clothing, it's making £10 profit averagely, I need 50 bits a week. So I was like, right, get a piece of paper, 1 to 50, boom, go off and get 50 items. And what was happening was, as you'll see from some more of the stuff I'll show you some more of the fails, is I'm grabbing stuff, and it's natural that this would happen. I'm grabbing stuff to fill my slots because I think I need to do it, and maybe it's a bit on the edge as to whether it's actually going to make me that money in the time I need it to. I need everything to be turning over within the month, to be honest, because I need my cash flowing. So it occurred to me in the week, all that's happening is I'm buying more stuff that I'm then having to get rid of before I can get money to get better stuff. So I've been bumping stuff on Vinted, reducing the price, bumping it, just trying to get the money back on the stuff it's not going to work for my way of my bespoke reselling. For me, it's not going to work. So I thought, right, just cut it down to 10 items a week and look at, say, 10 things that can make a comfortable £20 profit averagely, and just stick to that for now, like baby steps, and see how it goes. And I've done that for the last couple of weeks. My sourcing has been transformed because I really am able to leave the crap. It's weird. I mean, this is life, isn't it? It's psychological little things enable us to make the decisions that we need. And so that's what I have to do with me. I have to treat myself like a child and go, right, this is what you're doing, and psychologically it's working. So what I'm going to show you, and the reason being, morning, Catherine, hope you're well. Crispy, yes, I seem to be finding cameras everywhere. You're living your best reselling life up there, aren't you? So I kind of, when I was trying to fill all these like 50 items, I was like, right, I need to go out like 5-6 times a week sourcing. And also, not being funny, I was fucking knackered. Like, I was knackered. I mean, I'm used to an afternoon siesta. It doesn't work for my lifestyle. So I was like, no, I need a bit of balance back here. And so I'm Oh God, I was going to say screwing it down. Then that's not the phrase, is it? I'm tailoring it to my needs to say that. Right, so I'm going to show you. I've got some things that I've picked up that totally meet my needs, like selling through within the month, making £20 profit. Actually, no, I think there's a couple of tenors, but they like sold quick. Or even more ideal, selling overnight. And then I've got a handful of stuff that I can show you. You can see what I got rid of them at. And maybe, hopefully, that will help you if you're sourcing clothing. Go, yeah, I wouldn't bother with that either. Yeah, there we go. Miss Williams, good morning, welcome. Are you new to the channel? No, I've just spent an hour frank unboxing 2 enamel signs. Oh, I'm sweat. Neil, I'm not. Yes, 2. That's crossing the line. Even me. Yes. So here's the ones. Here's my kind of fails of the week. Let's start here. We have got a lot of orange. Mocha is the colour, I think, of the season. So we've got some orange cos trousers, which, to be fair, like stretchy waist, nice wide leg. I thought, oh yeah, pick those up for the summer, that'd be fine. Well, no, it wasn't. They've been hanging around. They've gone for 12 quid. And get rid. This isn't the cos ladies are looking for. I think the cos they're looking for at the moment might be like navy blue and grey, but it's not orange. So off you go. Another bit of orange. I mean, I like orange, but apparently not everybody else does. This is a shot sweatshirt. This isn't apparently what you want. I don't know if it's the orange. I don't know what it is, but I've just managed to get rid of it. £7. Shot. I thought that was a good brand. Maybe it's the jackets. It's not this. So don't pick this up, okay? That's your little tip from me. What's next? Oh, Bash. This was when I was trying to get 50 items. I went mental and picked up, I think, 4 Bash tops. Why? I feel the need to retry these brands every year. I wish I didn't. There you go, Bash. There's probably, I mean, they do sell these lady tops currently. I just don't know. It's like one of those brands that just knows you shouldn't be picking me up. I don't sell for you. I'm Bash. You're Shelley. You're Shelster Rooney. You don't. Bash isn't for you, and I will not have it. £8. So that's me. I've retried Bash. I think there's 1 top left, and I'm not bashing again this summer. We are done. Right, Oliver Spencer. Tried selling this once before. I think this is one of those brands that ended up at TK Maxx or something. I sold one. I've had a couple of shirts. I think it was last year. Sold one fine. This one I didn't. Then I wore it, and then I decided no. It's gone for £7. Yeah, Oliver Spencer. I don't know what Oliver Spencer gets good money these days, but it's not that. And the last thing that I've gotten rid of, Sweaty Betty. Again, we all know only certain things are Sweaty Betty, and you can get it dirt cheap, I think. These are power 7/8 length leggings. Tenner, off they go, and I won't be getting them again. Right, let's get on to some. Oh yeah, and I've got a one thing sold on eBay. All of that's vintage, by the way, and it's a buckle ring, vintage, a little vintage buckle ring. Went for £23.50. That's all right. They're lovely, like full English hallmarks, but they don't fetch much. So £23.50 in my one eBay sale. And then I think I've got some profitable things to show you. Just have a Slurpo. Oh, Miss Williams, I've been watching your channel for about 8-9 months. Oh, thank you. But I've never caught a live stream. Here we are. You can say anything you like. I refer you to Neil's comment up there. You can say anything you like in there. Morning, Rosie. Hope you're well. Thank you, the 3 kind people that have already thumbs up me. That's very kind. Oh, and yeah, about to show you the profitable items. This is the stuff I want to pick up. Just got to say, oh my God, my first boot of the year yesterday wasn't I mean, it was reasonably big, but I only got a handful of things, including some silver. I shouldn't really be buying jewellery, but I can't help myself. But my God, the pleasure of just wandering around the boot. You know, girls were going to come, but they were out like for a friend's party and they were karaokeing and went back to. I knew they wouldn't want to get up. Yeah, they cried off, which actually was all right for me because I could just leisurely, just oh God, just you know, in the flow, just wandering around the boot, chit chatting to the odd person, picking things up, and just it's just in my own world, you know. It's like yes. And just getting the odd thing, just very leisurely back into it. God, I just love the boot. Just love the boot. Right, so where are we? Where's my little pile of what's my pile of things that say what I paid for stuff? Here's somewhere. Where you gone? Sorry, bear with me. Oh, here they are. Right. Covered them up with the crap stuff. Right, we'll start off with some vintage sleeping bags. Neil, Shelley, are you familiar with the musical Genius? Wren? No, I'm not actually. Are they doing Glastonbury? Right, vintage sleeping bags. There's 2 weeks to sell, so this is, I'll tell you, like things have got to be quick. They've got to have the profit. And these also I picked up locally, which is just adds another little cherry on top for me. Like from Birch Corner, I picked these up. I don't know, it just that adds something for me. I just picked them up from down there, £1.99 each, so £3.98, two sleeping bags, just under 2 weeks to sell, and sold on. Actually, these actually sold on eBay as well. I forgot. And they went for a weird amount. It's all to do with those, you know, the things that eBay are putting on the buyer protection and everything. So £3.98 into £43.62. So just under £40 profit. 2 of these, they were in the window. So I opened them, came in. I said, it's going to be a pain if I take all the strings off, unzip them, check the inside. I said, no, it's fine. 2 of these. I mean, I remember these. I remember my nan having this sort of thing. And one back to, I remember wallpaper a bit like this in our hallway when we first moved. And you'll recognise and feel my kind of age group, this kind of zipper and the kind of quilted. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, nostalgia. Anyway, people want them for their camper vans, don't they? The little orange camper vans. So 2 of those, less than 2 weeks. And you'd think something like that would take ages to sell. I had them on Vinted and eBay. Tons of watches on Vinted. I was sending out offers, and on eBay, I think someone just bought them. I don't think it was an offer. I think someone just bought them. So happy days. And I've got a box. I've only got to get down to the parcel shop down the road. That's good for me. That's exactly what I would like more of. Thank you very much. Yes, so they're going to be. Whoa! I've broken my box. I will squish them into. I'll show you. Yes, Amazon box. You can see that. Might get Connie to help me down the road with that. Yeah, jobs are good. Next thing, Paisley. So I showed you, I picked up a blue one of these and I showed you the other week. So that's the brand. And it's sold on Plumo, but it's also sold on Sahara at the moment. I think these are called Jack sweaters, Jack jumpers. They're really springy and ribbed. So I paid £7.50 each for these. And the first one, the blue one, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know which one is going to be. I wouldn't have known which colour people are looking for at the moment, but I just took them both. The blue one went straight away for 50 quid. And this one, and somebody offered me 30. I was like, yes, fine. I'll pay £7.50. So no, I'm guessing that, that is a bit of a bargain for this brand. But yeah, that's all good for me. The next one, this is a new brand to me. I've heard it somewhere. Picked this up on Friday. Percival. There we go. You can tell it looks like a decent label, doesn't it? Percival. It's like a knitted zip-up jacket. In fact, did it have a name? I think it might have been called, I don't know if this is the one, let me have a look. Might have been called something bizarre. No, I think I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, like a zip-up jacket thing, cardi. I put it on. Yeah, got it Friday, put it on Friday afternoon. A few minutes later, someone was asking me if it had more pockets. I said, no, sorry, just this one. And then whilst I was talking to them on Vinted, someone bought it. So full price, paid a tenner, went for 35 in minutes. So yeah, Percival, I will be picking you up again. That's the kind of profit I'm happy with, and the kind of sell-through time I'm happy with. Minutes ideally. Right, this one I thought was a brand that I hear them talking about in the US, Rain Spooner. I mean, it is, but it's Rain Spooner for Uniqlo. I didn't know. I mean, Uniqlo do so many collaborations. I didn't know. So I saw, because I should probably wear glasses, I saw the Rain Spooner. That's all I saw. I went, oh, Rain Spooner. Oh, when I got home for Uniqlo, I was like, oh, bugger. I thought, oh, it's a Rain Spooner like Hawaiian shirt. Look at me in a big size. Oh, going to do well with this. However, I paid a £5. I took an offer yesterday for £15, 2.5 weeks to sell. That's okay. That's okay. And to be honest, it's like something you don't really mind handling, and I'm quite like picking up the Hawaiian shirts. Look, it's like it's more interesting than just picking up, well, probably what I'm about to show you. No, this has got different attributes, but do you know what I mean? It's a bit like picking up cute jelly cats, isn't it? Picking up Hawaiian shirts. It's like, oh yeah, go on then. I mean, I might be a bit loopy-loo, but that's that. Let's stop talking about that. So the next one is my banger. Oh, thanks, Neil. Yeah, message me a link to Ren. Zach and Ollie, welcome. Oh, so what are you doing? I'm deleting and reposting on Vinted while watching you on the big screen. Lovely. I think you're new to comment as well, aren't you? So feel free to tell me everything about you. Are you just Vinted? Are you Vinted and eBay? And what do you sell? Let's get to know Zach and Ollie. Rosie, it happens to me a lot. Loads of watches on Vinted, then out the blue, buy on eBay full price. I'm not complaining there. And it's always like, oh my God, someone's bought it off of eBay. Like, it was such a surprise. Like, I forgot people still bought stuff on there. Like, this is eBay. I mean, it's bad, isn't it? That's how it's come. But yes. Yeah, not knocking it. That's all good. Right, so this is some toasty toast. I think I showed you some toasty toast last week, but this is some more toasty toast. And you won't believe what I paid for it, and you won't believe what they've paid for it. So nice crispy toast label. Look at the tininess. It's like a doll's poncho. Well, it's called a poncho, and they had it on their picture. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you, they had it kind of like that with with a white shirt, like hanging out, and can I do this? Yeah, with like a white shirt there. They had it kind of, like a bit, that's how they had theirs. But when I found this, £35 I paid for this. You might be going, oh God, just lost it. But I was like, because I've been snuffling around the Toast website, I'm like, sure that's like quite current. And I looked it up, and it's current stock. Full price, people pay for this little number, £165. I saw there was one for sale on, I think it was on Vinted for 100, which had a mend. So I priced it at 80, and I had, so this was this Thursday? It might have been Thursday night. And I had 2 offers of 60 straight away. One deluded poor sausage that offered me 45. And I always go back and say, thanks, I've had another offer. I'm going to leave it 24 hours or 48 hours or the weekend and then look at offers. And so I did that. And then one lady who had offered 60 came back to me next morning and said, oh, yeah, whatever. And then a bit later offered me 70. And I thought, well, I'll probably accept that later, but I was out and about. And then the next thing I know, she's bought it 80. She said, I just had to buy it. Like, so, fair enough. So yes, toasty toast. So I'm more than happy to pay 35 quid, because what we're looking at, £45 profit overnight. I'd do that with everything. That's all fine. That's fine for me. So yeah, that's my banger, really. Yeah, that's similar. Yeah, it's a bit more profit than the sleeping bags, and throw it in a poly mailer. It's just, yes, please. Zach and Ollie, I'm a lurker. Vinted and eBay, cool. As a hobbyist, but chucked my job in, as it was two people's about 6 weeks ago. It was so trying to make a go of it reselling. I knew it was hard work. Yeah, but stick with it, stick with us, and get involved with the community, and that will help you a lot. I think everybody that does it will say it's worth it. Like, just to have back the complete control over your working life, and for me, not having to ask somebody else if I can take a day's holiday. It's like, I'm in my 50s, like I can't be doing that anymore. If I want a day off, I'm just taking a day off. Like, I can't be asking for it. So just doesn't work for me. Second only, but at least I don't have to deal with my old rancid boss anymore. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Not that if any of my old bosses watching, none of you are rancid. So everything's fine. Pure vintage, love the orange shot top. Yeah, I know, I like orange. Honestly, I picked that up thinking, oh, we've got a banger here, but it just goes to show sometimes, we've got this freaking computer in our pockets, but there's some brands you just think, for instance, I think I've been caught with this back in the day with Barber. I'm like, oh, Barber, yeah, I'll get that. No, not anymore. Like, don't be picking up the 12 quid and up, because you're going to struggle. And so with that, I just thought, oh, shot. And I don't care anymore. I will just stand there looking things up on the phone, because I just don't want to be making these mistakes. And with the prices that I pay, I say anymore, I'm talking about since my epiphany happened about 2 weeks ago. So, and Google Lens, it's like a miracle. I've been like photographing a dress and looking it up, and it tells me exactly what it's being sold for on eBay right now. It's like, loving it. I'm sure everybody else has been using it for donkeys, but for me, it's like a fresh miracle. Neil, no one likes a rancid old boss. I'm my own rancid boss. Yes, we'll be our own rancid old bosses now. Hi, Peter. Hope you're well. Are your boots back on? I had my first one yesterday, and it was bliss. Lisa, good morning. I left my job last August, never looked back, was sourcing in the Lake District last week. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, if you're going, for a little weekend away in the UK, you can always just nip into a Chazza wherever you go, can't you? It's like, yeah, there's so many bonuses. It can be stressful if you're like, oh, could really do with a bit more money this month, and somebody's just returned something and I've got cancellation. But overall, definitely worth it. Peter, first boot. Oh, you had your first boot of the season as well. Oh God, isn't it amazing? So good to be back. Right, let's wrap this up. Yeah, that's the clearance, I think, has just about outnumbered the good stuff. But what I'm hoping is, as these weeks go on, you will see less of the clearance and more of the good stuff. And actually, I was going to tell you how many I've got 49 items on eBay currently, and I believe 53 items on Vinted. So, not lots, because I don't I don't want to be storing stuff. Can't store stuff. So I need all of that to be just turning over and not holding on to my money within those bits and just getting it back, spending it, getting it back again. So thank you for joining me. Have a great week sourcing, selling, and I will be back on Monday. If you can, please do give me a thumbs up. And and Lisa's just had a sale. Just sold an LK Bennett. Lisa Richardson just sold an LK Bennett dress for 70 this morning, paid 4. Goals. Now, this is where I actually did Google Lens an LK Bennett dress, because that's where LK Bennett, Reese, Jigsaw, all of that stuff, I'm like, I'm out in the sea without a float. I don't know what I'm doing. But now I've discovered, late to the party, Google Lens, I can actually, I looked up an LK Bennett dress the other day because I've been seeing people selling them and going, what the, I had no idea. And this isn't the one, but I'm going to find one. I'm going to find one. Well done. Great idea, sleeping bags. Yeah, that needs to be a thumbnail, isn't it? Loving them. Neil, have a joyous week ahead, everyone. Thank you very much, Neil. See you soon. Bye-bye. Don't die.